then do his like really nice.
Oh yeah, his lead-in
transition thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's literally some of the simplest stuff. It's so easy.
Well, I updated my my OBS, so it should be compatible with everything now. There's some stuff I could not do, like feature-wise, for like the update doodads for like fundraising like bar fills and everything because it was out of date.
Yeah.
So I've just updated again today, and it should be good to go. Anyway, hello everyone, and welcome to my last Monster Hunter Monday for at least a little while. I am Nate, and I'm here with Cameron and Tom. I am not dying. I am moving out of state, and I don't know when I'll be available when things are set, when my new stuff is set up, and when I settle into my job.
Knock on wood. Hopefully, sometime we're thinking late November, early December.
Yeah, that is the goal. That is the hope. But
you will, however, still see Nate in some pre-recorded content like our D&D stuff.
Yeah, you're not done with my smug ass yet, just yet.
Yep.
But I'm sticking around post-mortem through pre-recorded stuff. But tonight is my last live thing for the foreseeable future.
Oh, and hey, Lassans, how's it going?
What's up, Lassans? Appreciate you hanging out. I have not played this, I don't think, very much, if at all, since the last time we live strum.
Yeah, so I mean, Lassans and I basically have, I think, most of the stuff done. I haven't done any of the Title II update stuff. You and Tom still have a little ways to go, but I think you're eligible for the Title II update hunts.
Yeah, I have a Flaming Espinas urgent already. Do you want to fight him? Just lead off, or what do you want to do?
We can, if you want to do that, or if you want to dust off some cobwebs first.
Nah, let's fucking do this thing.
I mean, you and Lassans have the MR. You can probably carry us. I do have. Unfortunately, some of the armor I have to use is all 1 slots, so I have a bunch of defense points on, so I can at least tank it.
Yeah, that's fine. Sort of. Let's give it a try.
Well, my armor set is actually completely based on immortality, so I'm ready.
Oh, hell yeah. All right.
Oh, hold on. Hannah's here. Hey, Hannah.
Hi, Hannah.
I already made dinner. There's chicken in the fridge, broccoli and cauliflower in the oven, and the rice is finishing up. Hey, Ollie, what's up?
Do we get some of that, Cameron?
Haven't been fed yet. Well, I've fed them a lot of treats. We played a lot when I got home from work, but they haven't actually had dinner. I was
Need an original name, okay. The Anti-Toaster, Monkus.
Yeah. Take care of it.
All right.
Love you.
Love you.
You may need to elaborate on that one. I'm not following. But thank you for joining the chat.
Monka S is a emote that you can only see if you have a certain extension on your
okay. Gotcha. I am not hip with the kid lingo nowadays.
Well, if you say it like that, you're definitely not.
I know, right? You got to really hyper accentuate everything. Cheryl, what's going on?
Yeah. Cheryl.
And add the to like superfluous shit. You guys honing the noobs around here?
Yeah.
Boom headshot.
Son?
Yeah. Shanice. Oh wow, we're getting all-star cast today. Awesome. I'm glad you all are here.
Back.
All right. We're all set. Let's do this thing.
Oh wait, hold on. Don't do it.
Don't go. Don't.
Let's kick his butt.
Agreed.
Agreed.
All
right.
I
Just one.
A lot.
Got some.
I realized I didn't eat.
Oh, okay.
Espinas, right? So.
Flaming Espinas.
Yeah.
I don't know a Flaming Espinas. Yeah.
Don't forget the adamant seed because his fire can cause defense down.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's not that we forgot; we did not know. So thank you for the heads up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What should I drop for? Herbal powder, flash bombs.
By the way, I fought him multiple times, and even though you can not see it on his weapons, Flaming Espinas weapons can actually cause poison damage.
I heard that they have a secret. So they do right. They do fire damage, but they also can do the poison status effect as like a secret little bonus thing. That's super fun. I love that idea.
Fantastic.
Hey chat, how's it going? It's been a minute. Hopefully, you said adamant hard shell powder or no? What am I grabbing? Adamant seeds. Got it.
Adamant seeds, powder, whatever. It's actually not necessary. Everything is actually okay as long as it costs defense up. Everything is perfect.
Sick.
Sweet.
All right.
Here's a little thing. Do we capture it or do we kill it?
I think it's our first hunt. We gotta kill it, right?
Okay, we'll go the whole 9 yards then. All right,
I mean,
cool.
For the mantle, the best chance to get the mantle is to cut the tail, break the head, and capture.
Cut the tail, break the head, and capture.
It's like the
Pull the pin,
last
toss the
3.
nade. Yeah, I have traps, so we can do that if we so decide to. It depends on how much he's kicking our ass. But if we're feeling pretty good about towards the end, then we can absolutely just capture. Or we're not feeling great about it, we can just capture.
I'm gonna need to get the mantle anyway. So yeah. We can go for the goal to kill, and if we need to punt at the end, we can punt with a capture.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, I'm ready.
Let's go. Let's see. There we go. It's been.
By the way, a little warning here. If you hear something in the background by me, that's because I'm sitting in the room of my little brother because my mother would actually go on my nerves if I would be here.
Oh,
No
worries.
problem. No problem.
Hey, Black Knight, what's up?
Hey.
Hey.
Black Knight, are you talking to us in the middle of class?
No, we're working on lab stuff now, so no problem.
No. I was gonna say, if you post a PC room, we can post it up on the channel.
No problem.
But if you're busy doing other stuff,
Just being educated.
So history-wise, what I learned is Flaming Espinas is not a new monster for this game. It was actually back in, I think, Frontier G, but it didn't. It wasn't called Flaming Espinas at the time. Was it just called like Brown Espinas or something?
Espinas or Espinas species.
Yeah, it didn't have like a proper name, but now it does, and it's. I like the look. I think I like the color scheme of this better than the default.
Someone can take the Aurora turtle. I don't need it actually. I don't need the turtle. So
okay.
Can take
I probably should because I have the
I
lowest
don't know what it does.
MR/defense. Aurora is it stops you from fainting from lethal damage one time.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's like a mini.
So it's a Moxie. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Oh, and beware of his big fire attack. It has a 100% one-hit chance.
Yes.
Damn.
You
Okay.
have to dodge.
Don't bother countering it either. It's a multi-hit.
Oh, is it? Okay. Fair.
I'm sure that was fun to learn the first time.
It's rather obvious what's going to go off, though. It looks like it's T-posing, to say the least.
Oh, at least it's switching up sleeping.
By the way, a little warning, my dog can put monsters asleep, so if the monster falls asleep in the middle of the fight, you know why.
Yeah, okay.
Gotcha.
We can stack up some bombs. I got some stuff for that too.
Oh my
Well,
god.
Alright.
I've got bombs as well.
Awesome. Oh my god, I like that he whispers. I never really noticed that.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'll keep mine in reserve here. There we go.
Nice. So it's been a little while since we've done a stream. How has everyone's couple last weeks been?
Busy, man. Busy. New job, moving, packing, learning that packing is not going to be as intense as we thought, but it's still kind of up in the air at the moment.
Oh, is part of the apartment getting furnished?
No, they're actually going to pack me. They don't want me to pack myself.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, it's nice. It's just kind of like, okay, then, like we are consolidating households though, so I hope that's okay. Like there's stuff in boxes, and they always have been.
I guess the nice thing is you two don't live too far away from each other.
Yeah, it hasn't been that big of a deal, but still, like we're trying to figure it out.
All right. So is that that's not the T-pose.
That is not the T-pose. Let me see if I can't. All right, and his poison doesn't last nearly as long as regular poisons, right?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say I shrugged that off in like 5 seconds.
Paralysis in this one.
Oh, there's no paralysis. Nice. Okay.
Oh,
here we go.
I love the arena. Forlorn Arena is a really beautiful looking map. Like, I've always liked the tower maps, but this one in particular just looks terrific.
Oh.
All right, that's the pose.
I see. So he does that little waddle walk first.
Yeah, get out of here. There we go.
Frog time.
Frog time.
Frog time.
Right time.
All right.
All right,
Sleep.
going to sleep.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
I've
All right, I
some-
got bombs.
Yeah, I got some too.
Let's go for this head.
One more.
Hi, hello, how are you? Asked. How was Italy, Cameron?
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, it's Italian. Whatever.
Yeah,
This is very
they made the
German.
meatballs. They make it the pizza.
I sent the calzone into space. Oh, don't pay.
No,
the
it was
price.
good. I can
Woo!
talk about Italy for a really long time, so why don't we go through the list on everyone else first? And then I do have notes.
Oh man, he came
so-
prepared.
Yeah,
But get ready,
Uh,
Italy. You got some shit
yeah.
to work on.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we do actually, for real though. But Tom, how was your last couple weeks? And you've been doing some streaming. You played some. Is Cheryl here? I don't know if she's here, but
Cheryl's
you're
here.
gonna Talk about D&D
Should
at
be.
some point.
Yeah, so I did a little bit of streaming. Not as much as I wanted to. Unfortunately, work kind of took over, but I did
Yeah.
manage to get in at least an Elden Ring stream, which was
Dumb
really
stuff
good.
like
Black Knight was there.
Damn it.
And for anyone that
Didn't
used to
need to
watch
pay
our
for it.
Torture Tuesday series, Gaming Fish came back, and the three of us
Oh, right on.
teamed up to take down Castle Soul in Mountaintops of the Giants, and it was a lot
Oh.
of
Awesome. That sounds so
My
much
God.
fun.
We got invaded.
Multiple times at the boss. It was not fun.
Well, I mean, you did still help out though for those two ads on the side. It was a
Yeah.
lot more work than I thought it was going to be.
You know, if I was
It was
smarter,
good.
I probably would have packed a powder. But
What kind of powder?
The one that transports me back.
I usually,
Oh, a Farcaster. Got it.
yeah,
Firecaster, that's it. Yeah.
I always forget mine in the most important of missions,
Hunts.
and just it's awful.
Yeah. What Tom has, because you took a little break from Elden Ring because of life and work and stuff. How was it getting back into things? Whoa!
ooh, big hits,
That
big
shit
hits.
hit me. I somehow survived that.
I
Did
mean,
you
it
get-
wasn't
have
too
Moxie?
terribly bad.
I do, but I still had Moxie.
Oh, interesting.
Maybe I was just out of range or something.
Yeah. So, Tom, you ran Sanctum of Moon Elves.
Yeah, so on the D&D side of things, I did run a one-shot yesterday on Sunday. The first one I've run on... I've done a lot of Roll20 stuff, but I've never ran it on Roll20. And so that was last night, and that went pretty well. I ran one of the one-shots from Arcane Library, which I know Cameron has talked about
Real
before.
big fan of.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm so curious to hear what your thoughts are. How did you like the format and the adventure and all that?
So like in terms of like the prep and stuff, it does say in like the first few pages that it can be run at a glance, and it's very true. Part of what I didn't really do a good job of or expect was how to like sort of tie in for a one shot, like how to bring in the group, how they know each other and stuff like that. It's really good if you want to plug it into a campaign. Oh, big one.
Woo!
You're surviving.
But it was good. It's formatted just well enough.
Just a little warning, on a certain point he can do this big flaming attack 2 times in a row.
Okay.
Oh, really? Okay. Certain
I'm playing
enrage
since it's
level.
Been a little while. I'm playing pretty, and I don't normally play greatsword. I'm playing pretty conservatively. So if I see him do the pose, I'm just getting the fuck out of dodge.
Yeah.
I'm kind of doing the same.
The problem is you cannot strong arm stance the big explosion. You cannot. I tried it and I immediately got.
Yep, it's,
Okay, you want to hear something really embarrassing? Until you said that, I forgot I had strong arm stance.
I never use it.
Yeah, I've just been playing greatsword like I'm playing fucking Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. Like, okay, here's my charge attack. What? I can combo charge attacks? Nah, that's not a thing.
Imagine you play full Rise through without even knowing about the attacks.
Oh
Yeah.
I mean, it is possible, but it's very difficult. I never tried it though.
That was like my favorite playstyle back when punishing draw was kind of worth building for. Back in 3 Ultimate was
I
like just
still-
a single charge hit.
I still like punishing draw. It's not as useful
Damn it.
as it was in the older games, but it is still pretty.
It's a nice
Yeah.
secondary, yeah.
Yeah, if you have like the slots
Fuck.
for it, it's great.
I'm the first one of the night. Just keeping
Oh,
tradition alive.
Gotcha.
It wasn't as soon as I thought it was going to be.
All right.
All right.
Is it double?
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
look
double.
out.
Yep. Oh, he got me.
You're
he's
not.
still
You're not
alive.
dead though. Oh.
Wait, he's not?
Flashed
Yeah, I
him.
live.
Trapped.
Traps
I see it.
down. All right. Let's do this.
Oh,
Well, he's blind, so he can't see it. So
Oh, yeah.
he doesn't know where we're at, so he won't come over here.
Well, it might not. I don't know what his timer is, but it might not last long. Oh, broke apart.
Nice.
That was the bag. That was the bag.
Yeah. So
That-
Tom, you ran it for what? 6 people? 5 people?
Yeah, so it ended up being 6. The adventure recommends that it's for 4 to 5. I just when I made the event, I didn't bother to like make an announcement that it was full, so we ended up having 6. But that actually worked out pretty well. It definitely there were some parts of it that I did. I do this a lot with my own D&D stuff, but I shaved off some of the difficulty, just like 10%, for the combat that
Come
did
on, man.
happen. But
Get over here.
The thing I really liked about that
So you're gonna cycle to
one
me.
shot was it's kind of like it's like a big like museum almost. Like there's a bunch of like little fun things to do. I won't spoil some of it on stream, but there's some really cool like stargazing stuff. Like
Damn
you
it.
can move the whole building
Fucking
like
serious. Ah.
We're okay.
Um,
We're okay.
No, I was waiting for him by the fucking trap, and I had my ultimate set up for it, and the fumes of his fireball got me and knocked me out of my super.
Yeah.
At least you can't destroy the trap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, Tom. It seems like a fun one, and if anyone's curious, it is available for free.
Mm-hmm.
Kelsey Dion, that adventure. I think she has 3 adventures that she makes available for free for people, which is awesome. That one, I think, the Skyhorn Lighthouse and the Temple of the Basilisk Cult. But I remember that one came out. Sanctum of the Moon Elves came out when Spelljammer was coming out. I don't think it's not a Spelljammer adventure, but it's something that I think you could slot into a Spelljammer campaign without much issue.
Yeah, it was very good for that. It literally does like drop the players in like right away. That's what it's intended for. So it's a really good thing if you just need like an adventure to like slot into a campaign that goes places. It's very good for that.
Speaking of roll 20 and Moon
That
Elves and
was the
stuff,
hat.
All right, good.
when we were playing, all the enemies got high rolls, and all
Oh,
the
yeah.
players
Oh,
got
fuck.
low rolls.
Yeah, so for whatever reason, Roll20, I know the RNG on Roll20's rolls hasn't always been like good. I don't know like the statistics terms anymore to know like what that means.
Pseudo,
but for whatever,
it's pseudo random, right?
yeah, it's pseudo random. Like sometimes
Fucking
it's like system clock,
goddamn,
sometimes
you
it's
son
other
of a
shit.
bitch.
Based
For
off
whatever
computer
reason,
clock or something.
I rolled like
Man, I got
2
you.
or 3 criticals in a row, and that happened like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Me playing as the enemies, and for whatever reason, like there was a point where people just couldn't roll above 10 for like, the first like hour for checks, combat, like anything. And I was just like, I swear, I did not cheat. I'm not trying to do this. If anything, I'm a DM that likes when the players win, but I don't, just give it to them. I don't know. I don't know what happened there, but
it
was good.
This is
He's
a good
done.
transition into one D&D stuff, because one of the things they came out, I think, with the new playtest is, I think they're discussing opportunities to fail forward, because like nowadays with a check, if you don't make the check, there's a chance that you're just kind of stuck.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see what this stuff they have about like, oh fuck,
I don't have any Dust of Life like I should.
oh
Hang on.
god, oh shit.
Oof.
I think
Hang on.
I had the iframes for it.
There you go.
Woo! But yeah, awesome. Glad to hear your first time DMing like for
the channel,
Discord
anyway.
went well. Yeah.
It was good. They said that they enjoyed it at the end, which is always the thing that I strive for. But
It's the
I'll definitely
courtesy.
do more. But it was one where I definitely was not prepared for some of like the background stuff.
Yeah. And it's another thing where there's been talk about doing systems like virtual tabletops that aren't Roll20. Maybe those will be better. I'm gonna we're gonna play Pathfinder 2 Second Edition. We're using Foundry soon, so I'll get a chance to like check that one out, see how it feels.
Yeah, they're definitely like I've gotten used to Roll20 being as like open but not intuitive as it is. But I think really just some of like the smaller like mechanical things I didn't have pre-set up are probably like the worst part. The one shot itself is really good.
Yeah, awesome to hear. I guess Black Knight, your turn. How's your last couple weeks been?
Well, alright, let's see. So I've gotten back into the XCOM reboots recently.
Yeah.
I like how I've done three runs so far. My first 2 runs are completely fine. No, I didn't save scum much. I mean, it's expected.
If you didn't say at all, I wouldn't believe you.
Yeah,
It's
everyone's
like Fire
agreed.
Emblem.
We've all
It's
played
part of the
Fallout
experience.
Anyway, the first couple campaigns I did, I lose maybe 6 soldiers max through the entire game. I didn't save scum much. Anyway, and then the first time I try streaming it, I lose 6 soldiers back to back in 2 missions.
Streaming is
I'll tell you, man, it happens. I made some of the worst mistakes, most stupid mistakes of my entire career playing that game on stream the other night.
you're trying to do 2 things at once. I know for a fact I play Monster Hunter worse on stream than.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, big one.
Back up.
I'm trying.
All right, he's up in
There
the
you
air. Where are you going?
Fuck.
Big one, yeah.
God damn it. Of course he
you're
targeted
fine.
me while I was doing that. Fucking hell.
Oh, at least he has like a little like.
God, I'm never
refresh
getting that
period.
ultimate off again, I swear.
I've got a sleep toad if you want to use it.
Nope.
Sure. Oh, there's a wing.
I don't know if
So
it can.
Lassans, I don't remember because I've been gone. Have you been on the stream before? Do you want to introduce yourself real quick?
Oh. I guess not? Okay.
Oh, maybe he's muted.
Maybe he's muted.
Or
That's all right.
occupied.
Yeah,
so-
it could be. Either one.
All right. Everyone wants to talk, or whoever was asking about Italy. I
Italy.
appreciate it.
Italy.
Okay. So Han and I have been gone for the past, I think, 18 days or something. We've been traveling through Italy. This is our
There's the tail. Fuck you.
original honeymoon plan that we had to delay because of COVID stuff. It also doubled as our 1-year anniversary, so that was fun. And Italy was incredible. It was, for me, it was a strong mix of nostalgia and new
Right, because you used to
experiences.
live there, right?
Yes.
You want to sleep?
Fuck.
So
I am also
visited
asleep.
4 major cities. We went to Venice, Florence, or Venetia, Firenze, Roma, and Napoli. And
Does
Venice-
anyone have bombs?
I
Not
do
anymore.
have.
No, I traded mine out for.
Okay,
think
guess
it's
this
bad.
will do.
You got it.
We'll take it.
Cameron, you should do it like I do it, because that's the strongest attack of the great sword.
No, I know, but I always whip it.
Alright, that's not on PC.
Yeah, but with a true charge slash, the last attack with strong arm stance, that's literally the strongest attack you can get.
What I'm saying is, I think it does 0 damage because I.
If you don't do it right.
Fair.
I need to practice the spacing on it, and I will. Fuck. He got me. He tagged me. But yeah, so Venice, Florence, and Rome I've been to, and I lived in Florence for a year. And
You got a blue head.
Naples I hadn't been to before. So it was a mix of old and new experiences. First off, like the flight there was great. It was pretty early in the morning, but we kind of stay awake on the plane, stay awake until it's normal bedtime, and I found that you adjust the time zones pretty easily. In Venice, so because it's a series of 100 tiny man-made islands. There are only tiny little walkable alleys and canals in between the islands, so there are no cars. I equate it to almost like Disney World. Like, people don't really live in Venice anymore. they
commute.
and they work there in
Yeah.
the tourism industry. But it's still like one of the best preserved European cities from like the Renaissance times. It just hasn't really- hey, we did it! The thumbnail's true.
Got a cool flip. That's what counts. And don't forget the tail too. Once we're done with
Yeah.
the new
Good stuff.
Black Knight, don't worry about it, man. You do what you gotta do, or
Yeah,
do
yeah.
what you gotta do to maintain familial bonds. All right, tail.
Tail is pink on the.
The tail is over here.
Oh, I
Anybody-
did get a mantle. Yay!
Nice.
Oh, nice.
I was not looking. I don't know if I did. Probably not.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I need any of the pieces for this thing.
Mhm.
Cool though.
But yeah, Venice was awesome. We got to do a gondola ride. The fucking gondoliers, like, they don't give a fuck about speedboats or anything. It was actually like parts of it were romantic, but parts of it were terrifying. We went to a modern art exhibit. So Venice has a bunch of churches, and Italy is slowly becoming less and less religious, just like the
rest of the world.
So they're trying to figure out what to do with all these churches. The Catholic Church doesn't have the people and the funding to keep all of them. So they've started renting them out for different purposes. So we went to a church, and it actually ended up being like a modern art exhibit. And it scared the shit out of Hannah.
Really?
Oh, yeah, you told me about
It wasn't I didn't think it was scary. It was just
fair.
dark rooms with some videos playing. Hannah will have to at some point come on the stream and talk about it, because she was pretty terrified. I had to explain in very broken Italian that it wasn't that she didn't like the museum. She was just having an attack.
Guys,
Huh.
I think I just got the biggest luck ever because.
How many
there's
mantles
a
did you get?
I got no mantle, but there's a sale right now, and I got an Archfiend statue from it.
Oh shit, that's
Oh,
awesome.
Nice. Yeah, I still
like the
haven't
Archfiend a
gotten
lot.
that
Ooh, I'm
statue.
HR 300. How about that?
Speaking of lucky, Cameron, were you the one that got 3 Shigaro mantles on your first quest?
Yeah, it was pretty baller.
Wow,
I
congrats.
also have a
Right, yeah.
mysterious pale flame, Violet Mizuzune. All right, that was
Oh,
my
Violet-
quest.
Oh. Violet Mizuzune.
Yeah.
About him. The soapy element normal Mizuzune gives you,
Mhm.
you
Yes.
slip
Yeah.
around and all the stuff.
Yep.
Well, this Mizuzune sets you ablaze.
Yes. It's
Oh.
all
Yeah, that's right. They're all fire. Right.
Rise is just
Everything is
90% of the
everything's
roster is
fire.
That's fine.
Here, actually,
And-
before we do that one,
I might switch things up,
do
actually.
you mind doing a quick, easy anomaly investigation just to?
That's
knock
fine with me.
out
I don't care.
anomaly
Yeah,
stuff?
I need.
Yeah,
I don't know
let's do it.
if y'all have just been farming parts, but that's what I need.
Also, yeah, also
I'm
defense.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
Oh, original
I mean-
name says also elemental defense down.
Yeah.
Yes.
By the way, if somebody wants to do a suicide quest, I have a level 78 anomaly Rajang. If somebody wants that.
Oh God. We would have to complete the quest, and then I would get a copy, right?
Or why not?
There you
Ugh. Well, when it's your turn, we can try that one. I don't know how
We'll
well
cycle
that'll
through.
go, but we'll try it.
go.
Cheryl, were you asking if the Sanctum of the Moon Elves was spelljammery?
Yeah, I think so.
Somewhat.
It does happen in space, and the map for it is really cool. It's like a building that I assume it has open walls, but it's like the path leading into it is just over stars, and it's really neat. But it's not specifically spelljammer, but you can.
You can
does
make
very
it that
easily
way.
tie into
It's
it.
yeah, a compatible aesthetic.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's only a great baggy.
Only?
I mean,
That's
Yeah.
it's an easy one. It's an
Oh,
easy
sweet. I'm
one.
gonna try Gunlands on
We'll
this
make
one.
it quick.
I fought worse things in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate.
That's true. There are worse.
Apex
Rathlerosa, thank you very much.
Rajang, just for an example.
All right, I think I'm ready to roll.
I am as well. Since I eat. Yeah, that was a pretty good, like, for doing the starter one being one of the harder, newer quests. That was pretty well done.
That was pretty smooth sailing, honestly. Like, I'm the only one who freaking died, so.
Jay, just wait before Risen Camellias.
Cheryl, Waterdeep is coming back soon, but I believe it is Cameron's knowledge base. I do not know when it's coming back specifically.
God damn, Cheryl, get off my fucking back.
And we got Hi Hello saying, do Espinas again.
Yeah.
Dance for us, Cameron, dance.
I need to edit episodes. My goal is to have we have a series of I think 4 or 5 episodes already recorded. I have not edited any of them. I've been on vacation. I've been on my fucking honeymoon.
I've been busy.
I've been busy.
Cheryl, he was answering phone calls on his honeymoon. Don't feel too bad.
I did see
guy can't put it down.
You were pretty active on the server while you were on vacation. Because I remember like the first few days after.
He's like, I'll be in Communicado, and then he's like, hey guys, what's going on? Am I missing anything? No, you're not.
I'll say I was way less active than I normally am. By comparison.
I've had many bosses do the same thing. They say they're going on vacation.
I was also partially active because we were contacted by someone that I wanted to like.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, definitely want to get that done. We have a situation, which is a good situation.
Exciting opportunity that we'll talk about in the future.
We'll talk about when the time comes. Yeah. But pretty stoked.
So Cheryl, my goal is later this week I'll edit an episode. We will have an episode of Waterdeep coming out. The intention was for there not to be any more hiatuses.
But I had to be a dumbass and get hired somewhere.
Well, no, that was fine. Like the way we record, if we do once a month, we'd be fine. We'll see.
Oh, god damn it!
I blame other people's schedules, not Nate's, for the potential hiatus. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
But yes, Waterdeep coming out this Sunday. Yes.
How many episodes are you at now? Like 55?
We're at a lot. We're at a lot.
Yeah.
I would not know.
Come with me.
All right.
Hi, hello, how are you today? Yes, we will do. Espinas again.
Why not?
Everyone's doing turns, so we'll do
just
that
gotta
one.
swing it back down to the rotation.
Nice.
I'm going too far the other way. I did not mean to do that.
I actually don't need to do the Espinas again because I actually killed him multiple times already.
Well, like we said, on your turn, you pick Rajang.
I hope everyone's enjoying the footage of me running around not fighting the monster.
But
the only problem that I have with one of the new monsters is definitely Risen Camellias.
Yeah, I'd be fun with that.
Oh, sick.
No,
I forgot about the new Gunlance ability.
I helped multiple streamers with Risen Camellias, and I actually never fought against him solo. So I'm very afraid to fight against him solo.
So is the way I understand it, Risen Camellias are to Risen monsters are to anomaly monsters what Apexes are to Frenzied. It's like, okay, they're overcame the Kurios thing, and now but it'll only be Elder Dragons?
Correct.
Alright, something's broke.
Oh, I'm sleepy.
The hat is broken.
Okay,
blanky mode, y'all.
So back to Venice.
You going blanky mode?
I am.
Yeet. We spent 3 days in Venice. We went to the Doge's Palace, did all the touristy stuff. We ate. We had a lunch, maybe like a brunch coffee thing, at the Florian, which is an awesome coffee shop that's been in business since the 1600s. It's older than the United States, which I thought was really neat. Really nice coffee and sandwiches and stuff. Just good atmosphere in the plaza.
So I have a question, just because I see a lot of the photos. Is like coffee in Italy a similar thing to what it is in like France, or is it like valued differently? 'Cause I know it's like a big deal to go to cafes in France. I wasn't sure if Italy is
so
the
same thing in Italy. I'd say the default that most people drink is espresso, and that's why I have like I don't drink coffee, but I have a taste for espresso. You in the morning you might have a cappuccino, but then any other time of the day you get a small cafe, which is an espresso, and enjoy that. You down it pretty quickly. Hannah struggled with the fact that like people got a coffee, downed it, and went on their way. She's like, "What? No one's like sitting to enjoy it." I was like, "Yeah, that's not."
It's not how it works here.
Yeah.
Other parts of the world are different. How about that?
We went on a bar crawl, which was awesome because there's a lot of like cool historic bars and pubs in Venice, and you can do this thing. It doesn't happen every night. Like for people in Venice, they might not do it every night, but once or twice a night. One of the dinners is something called cicchetti, which literally is just finger food. It's like you go to a bar, you get some drinks, and they'll have like a
Can someone hit me?
buffet.
Can someone hit me?
Yes,
Falling
where you
asleep.
at?
Oh.
Can I hit you? There it is.
Thank you. Thank you. And I'm falling asleep again.
Here.
Thank you.
Anti-sleep. I forgot about that.
But yeah, we did cicchetti and we did a bar crawl, and our host, like who we were hanging out with for the bar crawl, spent like 4 hours just fucking roasting us, like non-stop.
Like as Americans or just individually?
So us as Americans, he fucking hated Americans. He hated the French. He hated Germans. He
equal
like,
opportunity hater. That's fine.
In a very
German.
charming old man way. It was pretty adorable.
I mean, doesn't everyone hate the French, or is that just on me? I know.
So his problem
Blue
with the
head.
French is because Napoleon conquered part of Italy, and the French language, like in Italian, you pronounce every letter, and French is like the opposite of that.
Yeah, you kind of the last half of a word is kind of a suggestion.
Yeah. His thing with Germans is also similarly historical, not really related to like modern day Germans or anything. But yeah, so Venice was awesome. And Hannah, throughout the entire trip, I think she averaged 1.5 servings of gelato every single day. Like pretty often she had.
So hers and half of yours.
She went to no. I never ordered any. I just so that was the other thing. The whole vacation, I lost 5 pounds.
Hell yeah, dude! All that walking.
Yeah, it was pretty great. Nate, I'm gonna ask you to guilt Cherie a little bit.
Oh boy.
She sent a text. Just be like, it's gonna be my last session before I.
My last session.
So when did you stop loving me, Cherie?
Yeah. When do we stop being a family?
Is it because I'm moving? No familial bond anymore?
Yeah, it's because I'm not moving towards your direction. Believe me, it wasn't my choice.
But yeah, we walked around everywhere. I think I averaged about 10 miles a day without even trying, and we shared a lot of meals. And I never really got dessert. I just would have like a spoonful of Hannah. So yeah, I'm like down 5 pounds, and that, like it wasn't even like something. I don't feel like I missed out on anything.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of anything else in Venice. If anyone goes there, Osteria e Sriracha and Antica. I've got a list of some really good local restaurants that are not like the touristy restaurants that were awesome. So yeah, Venice was awesome. Florence was wonderful. It was good to be back where I lived. I actually showed Hannah
your old stomping grounds.
Yeah, like we went
ex-girlfriends.
So no
hookup spots.
Yes, on the hookup spot. So there's the Ponte Vecchio, the old bridge. There's a place
Recreated
called
some
the Old
memories.
Stove, which is an Irish pub in Florence, and that's where we used to hang out all the time. And I could not tell you why, but it was a super popular spot to like go and have drinks. So we went there, and it's been 100% like remodeled, and it looks so much nicer. It's not nearly as shitty, and it's not nearly as charming. Received guild cards. Return. Oh yeah, let me send out a guild card.
I always forget about guild cards.
All right, research
think
lab is up and
everyone
running.
Also,
Yeah.
I was browsing the Reddit like I do a while, and I see this guy ranting about how like.
Uh-oh.
Come on.
Oh shit! Fire.
No, no. Someone's cooking.
So,
Anyway,
now
just
fire.
anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So this guy, one of the old time guys is just like, well, if we keep having, most people's first game is either World or Rise, and if they keep wire bugs, then eventually no one's gonna remember how to do the actual, or if they don't keep wire bugs, then everyone's just gonna forget how to do the old school way of dodging attacks. Read Superman diving essentially.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
it's just gonna be not the best because everyone's just gonna forget how to do it. Really. Whatever.
Song's my jam.
Anyway. Anyway, that's all.
Yeah, you might need to mute yourself
I
until
will-
that stops.
I'm gonna join the Greatsword gang.
Woo! Team Greatsword.
Oh yeah.
Team Greatsword.
Yes.
Oh, fuck, if everyone else is doing it now, I can't.
How come the wide or gun lance looks so much cooler than the normal? It's not fair.
Well,
There's some cool
I think, Tom, it's your turn to pick.
Sure. I don't know if I have any other major.
NoobTube, what's up, man?
I spent too
Hey,
long
NoobTube,
looking at
how's it going?
Welcome to the chat.
armor sets. Let me check my wish list real quick. Do I need anything?
Right there.
Oh, I know what I want to do.
Corn. It's cone.
Going through my notes. Yeah, Florence was awesome. It was good to go back. We did the Uffizi Palazzo Vecchio. We climbed up the Duomo, the big. I've got a really good picture. So if you're an Assassin's Creed 2 fan,
I was
go
literally gonna mention
visit
that.
Florence at some point. It's a lot of fun. We got to see Galileo's severed finger. He died, and then the church made a holy reliquary out of his finger, which is neat. Hannah loved a sandwich that we got there. She normally doesn't eat like much. She's like, if it's not a hot dog, I'm not going to eat it. She's kind of a picky eater, but she loved all the food in Italy. And there was a prosciutto, mozzarella, and mushroom panini that she really loved.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, it was just really fun to be back in Florence. The big thing was we at all the museums, like we did little guided audio tours, and it was super funny because like all the tour guides who were doing the audio tour, the not like live guides, but the pre-recorded ones, they were all one-take Jakes. Like you, like in the middle of
Oh,
hearing
no.
about a statue, you'd hear him be like, "Oh, I fucked up," and then like start over again, and they did not like edit that shit at all.
Oh, awesome.
Oh.
Love it. I would hang on every single word if that were the case.
Yeah, it was.
I'd
it was
live for that
super
shit.
entertaining. It was super entertaining. Okay, sorry, what are we doing?
So we're doing a
Okay.
triple.
We're doing a triple.
because I want to get. I'm eventually going to do all of the master rank quests, and I'm going to get this one over with.
All right.
It is Seregios, Nargacuga, and Astalos.
Cameron, you broke up the GS gang.
Oh, everyone else was.
So you want to do all G rank quests?
4-count great sword's the best.
Well,
way
not
to play
necessarily
the game.
all of them. I'm just trying to do like some of like the extra ones. This is, I think, it was a 4-star one, so I don't.
Yeah, but did you know that you get a special layered armor when you do all
You get a
G-rank
crown.
quests?
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you get a crown. You get the
partially what I
crown.
wanted to do.
Check it out.
Okay,
Hold
well,
on.
let's work
I'm
towards
gonna,
it.
I'm gonna put it on.
All
Oh,
right.
that's
Yeah,
right, yeah,
but,
because Cameron played the whole game 3 times over while he was in
Mhm.
Italy.
How much?
Mostly on the plane.
Not
He's
actually.
joking. He's joking.
That is a cool crown. I do like that.
No,
I
Well,
just
I
like
think
that.
that's not even the one that
is.
he's talking. There's an actual like metal gold crown.
Where is it? Is it in
I'm-
special?
If
No,
it looks
it's
I'm-
better than the
master.
Kaiser crown, that's fine. The
It's called the
Yacht
Heart
is like,
Crown.
okay.
Hang on.
This is it.
Yeah. That's some
I
Fable
see.
3 shit right there.
It's like the classic, yeah.
It goes well.
I
with the
am
armor,
so.
too.
I'm actually kind of like cautiously like hyping up the new. I'm not sure if it's a reboot, a sequel, or what, but the new Fable game that's supposedly
They're doing a
in
new
ex-
Fable
in
game?
ex- they are.
Yeah, I guess the IP is
Um,
back in
The
whoever.
IP is, yeah, and
whoever it is now. 'Cause Lionhead's
and I
gone.
don't know anything about it, but like, I mean, I never hated the other games. Like, I liked the first game, and I thought the other two were fun enough, I guess. But I like the universe, and I'm just like, oh man, it's coming back. And Molyneux's got nothing to do with it. Fuck yeah.
Honestly, they should. Yeah, it's better if he's not that involved.
Gunsmoney's asking
Yeah.
favorite food in Italy.
Oh, okay. Oh shit.
A Royale with cheese.
Hopefully I'm not disconnected.
No? Maybe.
Here's
Maybe
hoping.
not.
I'm still here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I still
you can
see
hear
you on the list.
Sweet. So the favorite thing I ate, one like food item
One
that I
second.
ate was actually the first meal we had. The Osteria Sriracha that I mentioned.
It was all
They
downhill
did-
after that.
No. I mean, hold on. So single food item. They had something on the menu. The guy was talking to me about it, and I thought I misunderstood what he said. But he was saying it's a side dish that's a flan, and it's a savory flan. And I was like, I must not be getting what he's talking about. So I was like, fuck it, I'll order it. But yeah, it was like
A savory flan.
mushroom. It was a porcini mushroom parmesan flan. And it
Oh, that does
was
sound interesting.
super good. It was
Yeah.
so delicious. So like because it was surprising and it was like the waiter kind of like recommended it to me, and it was just the one food item that was my favorite was that. My favorite meal that we had was probably our when we were in Florence. Actually, shit, it's tough. There was so much good food. Maybe it was a restaurant in Rome was my favorite restaurant, and Tika was really good. We actually went there twice while we were in Rome because we stayed in Rome a couple extra days. In Florence, I love a Florentine pizza margherita. Hannah and I had a big argument about not argument, but a healthy discussion about it because she
A
prefers
healthy discussion.
she prefers Roman pizza, and I prefer Florentine pizza, and they're very different. And one is good, and one is like okay, but whatever. Then while we were in Naples, it was langoustine season. So I ate spaghettini langoustine like
I've never heard of that.
3 times. A langoustine is it's a type of lobster.
Ooh, okay.
I'm down. You got my attention. I like lobster.
Small claws, but like the meat, I
Well,
think is particularly sweet.
Speaking
It's
of which,
really good. Yes.
and never mind, I'll go on later. Keep going.
No, I think that was it. The question was
Oh.
food, so that was all my food stuff.
Yeah, every derivative. Yeah,
So,
go ahead.
what was it? Shogun or Daimyo were the crabs, or were they both crabs? Or
Yeah, they are. Both of them are
Hermitage?
crabs.
how do you think one of those would taste?
Oh, it's 100% tasty. I'm
Great
pretty sure
with
you can
butter.
get- I'm pretty
certain
sure.
parts.
Point.
I'm pretty sure you can get Hermitar claws as a food item in one of the games. Like
Mhm.
they have a recipe that's like, oh, Hermitar claws or something.
Huh.
Hmm. Like, off
I
the top of my
remember- I
head, those are
remember
by
hearing-
far the ones I want to eat the most.
I remember hearing somewhere in Japan there's like a bunch of Monster Hunter themed foods at the restaurants.
There's a Monster Hunter cafe. I think it's in a
That's what it
theme
was.
park. They are big about that in Japan. I'm not.
Yeah,
like,
well, because
as
Monster Hunter has
into
the
it.
best looking food in all of video games.
Well, no, I don't mean Monster Hunter specifically. I mean like they do themed cafes a lot, and I'm not like I like food for itself, and I often feel like themed cafes end up compromising on the food or
How?
the theme.
How did I fucking miss that?
Oh, the Gundam one. I've heard it's kind
Yes.
of the same way.
Yeah, the Gundam one. You can everyone's dressed up like a Gundam pilot, but like is the food good?
Oh my god, how many times am I gonna fucking wind up for this guy? And then he gets pushed
Oh,
away.
You get
First
pushed
with a
back.
great sword.
I never wind up the big ones when someone's still attacking it with the monster because they usually get like pushed like 5 times. I just kind of wait.
I just keep thinking he's done, and he's not.
No,
No.
yeah. If someone else is mounted a monster and they're attacking the one you're trying to hit, I never set up any big attack until they're done.
Mm-hmm. They're back on top of each other.
What else? Oh no, that's it. Where is? Oh, there it is. What else is there to talk about? The Gallery de Academia was awesome. We got to see the statue of David. Hannah didn't like. We ended up talking a lot about the statue of David because Hannah wasn't sure why it was such a big deal. And it's like it's a beautiful statue, but it's also more of a big deal because of the context and the history of it.
Like
that was
is
really
it kind of
cool.
like a Mona Lisa thing where it's like, yeah,
Hey,
It's alright.
Steve! Calm down!
Oh, he down.
He down.
Nice.
Hey,
So, okay,
Steve.
here's a question. What was to you the most underwhelming part of the trip? If you had to pick one.
Oh, okay. I'll get there.
Terrible, but yeah.
We went to Pompeii.
He's asleep.
There's-
He's asleep.
Oh, fuck,
He's
fuck.
asleep.
All right,
He's
I'm
asleep.
done. I'm done.
He's
I'm
asleep.
done.
Got it.
I do have bombs.
Someone actually panicking or someone sleeping?
No, we're good.
Attacking.
I got
Yeah.
some too, and I've got.
No,
a
we
big hit
gotta-
I'll
we
do
gotta
after the
process
next
here.
hit.
All
All right,
right, Mr. Great Swords.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you all
Please
go in.
don't-
I've got the next one.
Don't put the bombs right in front of me, otherwise I will hit the bomb but not the head.
You can do it.
Just like
Nice.
Oh,
Over
wow.
300.
Oh, that was
300
beautiful. Oh, I'm
Damn.
so glad we got that on video.
That's pretty cool.
the
Told you I had the
race
follow-up.
triple
300
TCS or something.
damage.
I forget what it's called. Barrage cannon or whatever for gun lance.
Bullet
Bullet
barrage. I
barrage. Bullet
Yeah,
barrage.
bullet barrage. Fucking incredible for normal gun lance. I love it.
think. Yes, it,
Guys, I just did over 3,000 damage with that hit.
With that
Oh,
hit,
shit,
yeah.
that's a lot.
Like I
That's
told-
about the highest I've heard of in a local game.
Like I told you, that's the strongest hit from the Great Sword.
Mm-hmm. Team
Like,
Dark Side.
Team
Uh,
Dark Side.
I am on
Something
this
will
team, therefore it cannot be that.
Fair enough.
Yes, we are Team Dark Side. If you'd like to support what we do, our PayPal information is
You can find me at FazeClan_Tom.
I didn't know that those guys knew
Also
why.
Cloud9. Oh god, yeah. I
Um,
know nothing about
Ninja
esports
time!
anymore.
Ninja time!
I was gonna say,
No,
I was
it's not
just
even
gonna
that,
say
I just
ninja.
don't- It's not even that. I just don't pay attention to Call of Duty anymore. Whatever they do.
yeah. So most underwhelming part of the trip was we did get
damn it.
tourist trapped. While we were in
Oh.
Pompeii, there's a Villa of Mysteries.
Guys, I
and
got paralyzed by an Banabra.
Oh man, that's
where you at? Let me find you.
I think he's up now.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try and switch it up a little bit here.
We did get tourist trapped twice at two different restaurants where it's just like the food wasn't great. It was fine, but it wasn't anything special and it was way overpriced, that sort of thing. Those were the underwhelming parts because other than that, like I think we were really good about staying out of the touristy areas and like doing our own thing. So Tom, that's what I would say was the underwhelming part.
Oh, okay.
But in
There's
terms
nothing
of
that's
like,
like specific to.
experiences, I think we picked all some really good ones. Maybe the guided Pompeii tour, but it set up a really good, like we went to Pompeii from Rome, which I would not necessarily recommend. I would not recommend going to Pompeii from Rome. It's too far of a trip. You lose most of the day. But then when we were in Naples, Pompeii is only like a 20-minute train ride away, and we went back afterwards. So I was glad we went on the guided tour because then when we explored our own, we really like knew what we were going to see and what we were doing, and that was nice. But I would say, yeah, if you're going to Pompeii, go from Napoli, do like a 2-hour guided tour, and then the next day go back on your own and explore because it's way bigger than you're probably thinking. You're like exploring a whole other city. It's just everyone's been dead for 2,000 years.
Yeah. So like the better time management would be to go from Napoli than it would be to.
Yes,
And then
and
you
that's what
drop.
we did the second time around. Florence was awesome. I got to take Hannah got a really she wanted to like buy some clothing that was like something you get there, and when you're in Italy, generally you get leather jackets.
Oh, okay.
And normally it's the same thing where if you go to most stores, it's shit that's made in China and it's like touristy and whatever. But I took her to the Italian leather school, the Florence Leather School.
Guys, a little warning, my mother is about to turn off the Wi-Fi because she is quite strict.
Okay.
Kirk,
All right, Lizands, it's been fun hunting with
Yeah.
you.
Thank you for hanging out.
Hopefully
No,
we can hunt together sometime soon.
Yeah, I try to do a little bit something so I can play a little longer, but I can't promise that.
All right.
no
Well,
problem.
if you duck out, we know why. We appreciate
Yeah.
y'all the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, I have the same problem multiple times with other streamers.
Yeah, it happens.
But in
Oh
this
fuck,
time,
target's down.
but yeah, this time it's actually the first
Oh fuck,
time
I'm down.
I actually can speak to you guys and not using the YouTube stream chat. You know?
Yeah, it's nice
Yeah,
to
no, we
hang out and
appreciate it.
talk on voice chat.
Yeah, no problem. I'm quite nervous, not gonna lie.
They're cool.
I think you're doing just
Nah,
fine.
You're doing great.
I stream solo sometimes, and if people watch that, then you got
Yeah.
nothing to worry about.
They'll watch anything. These guys have no taste.
Well,
They're
really
watching
don't.
us. Yeah.
Don't let
That
anyone
was
use-
the biggest thing we had. We had a meeting yesterday about this thing that's gonna happen. Oh fuck!
Oh.
Can I stop?
He's asleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Woo! Somehow that didn't wake it up.
I
was
got
like,
my
full
full burst up
combo.
right before it.
I think this will definitely kill him.
Good.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Switching to the barrage.
Wham!
maybe.
Nice. Awesome.
That's
Over
2 done.
3,000 damage again.
Mm.
Gotta add it.
Team Darkside.
Dark side.
Yeah.
I like how they're getting all of our credit.
Boom Headshot asked, "How was Rome, Cameron?"
Okay.
Roman.
Yes.
me just-
So
Never mind.
So Rome, we went for 5 days. It was the longest part of the trip, and that's because there's just so much to do in Rome. I definitely recommend like 3 days in the other cities, but take 5 days in Rome. Hannah loved the Colosseum. We got to go, and we did a little private tour. We got
Yeah,
to go
those
down
pictures were
into
kind
the
of
arena and
crazy.
stuff.
They were awesome.
The Colosseum's beautiful. It is. I get sad about the Colosseum, and I have no real reason to be. It's just it's been like robbed over the centuries.
Oh,
Which,
that's
Mm.
right.
like,
Yeah.
it's at one point it was used as a quarry where they were mining marble from it.
Jeez.
And it's just like honestly, it's kind of cool that like the buildings kept functioning and like society just like kept moving on, right? It was a church at one point. Rome, the food overall was pretty great. I think the pizza's fine, but I'd get the pizza in Florence and Napoli before I get it in Rome. There was it was really cool to see something I didn't see before. I think they expanded part of their Roman Forum in Palatine Hill, the exhibits, because they showed off the House of Romulus, which is when Rome was like
Oh, yeah.
populated by like the Roman Empire. It was a holy site, and it was what they believed the first king of Rome, Romulus, like it was his house. Now we're pretty sure that's not the case. We're like historians are pretty sure that Romulus was acrophil. I can never say that word. That like it's a myth more than an actual thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they treated this house like an important religious site, and they did ceremonies and sacrifices there. And I learned a really funny story that in the year 12 BC, they were really worried about a bad omen because a bunch of crows fucking burned that house down to the ground. They were doing an offering, and crows went and snatched burning meat from the offering pile and dropped it on
wow.
the thatched roof
Oh.
and burned the house down. And it's like, yeah, I get it. If a fucking murder of crows, like, goes and burns down your church, like, that's probably a sign of something.
Yeah. Something's probably not going too
That's
well
not
over there.
great. That was one of my favorite stories that I learned. Hannah got to see the African bracelet scam, which I can't believe they're still pulling. I guess some people fall for it. But it's basically, by definition, it's like immigrants or people from Africa. They grab like a tourist, like not grab, but they like try and talk to you. And the best way to thing is just ignore them. But they chat you up and they try and give you a bracelet as a sign of friendship to like, oh, you're American. They say something like, oh, I like your shoes or whatever here. And then after you take the bracelet, they try and get money from you. And the whole
Right.
scam, I think, relies on people just being too polite to tell someone to fuck off.
Yeah.
I don't have trouble doing that.
Yeah, you never do.
So yeah, it's the weirdest scam to me. I spent a lot of time thinking about it, like the number of people, the return on the time and investment,
It's
I don't understand
abysmal.
how it justifies itself, but it must because they keep doing it.
I've heard about that even when I went to Europe, even younger as a kid, they would talk about that, and that was like one of the main ones is the like pushing stuff on people and expecting payment afterwards.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised that that it still works at all. Like I
All
feel
the
like
Sands
nowadays
got
it
Los
really
Sands.
coexist.
It was fun hunting.
Oh,
See ya.
appreciate your help.
Feel the same.
You're awesome.
Yeah, Tom, exactly. I mean, a lot of that stuff relies on you just like, oh, you're a tourist, you're kind of, you don't know the language super well there. You're
This is
just
gonna
trying to
hurt.
get out of the situation, so you give them some money. We got lost in the Vatican Museum. We fucking, like, terrified one of the security guards. Not
Terrified?
He just got nervous.
Terrified?
He got nervous because we kept walking past him
Damn
every
it.
5 minutes because we were lost.
Oh.
And he finally like stopped us and was like, "Can I help you get to where you want to go?" And we were like, "Yeah, we're trying to like get to the fucking Sistine Chapel." But yeah, it was like, yeah, it was.
Fuck.
I don't know that I'd recommend the Vatican Museum unless you're super into Renaissance art. And Tom, underwhelmed. I was a little underwhelmed by the Sistine Chapel.
I think
The art-
Ian has a bit about that too.
Yeah, he does. He has plenty to say about Rome. But he and Shuri went through like all of Europe over like 2 months.
The art and stuff, the paintings are beautiful in the Sistine Chapel. But for me, I like the sculptures and the pillars and all that stuff. And the Sistine Chapel is a very flat
Fuck you.
experience. Everything, like all the pillars are painted, like simulated. They're not actual pillars, that sort of thing. So it all looks very flat to me. But it was
okay.
still cool to check out. What else happened? I have a note here that says Hannah panicking about planning, but I don't remember what that's related to.
Well, you read it out loud, so
Yep.
Yeah.
must be
Can't
true.
take it back. It's on the internet forever.
And then Naples was great. It was awesome to explore somewhere new with Hannah. So if Venice is like Orlando because it's Disney World, Florence is Cincinnati because it's a small town with great history. Everything's a super walkable downtown. Rome is New York. I call Naples Detroit in that people
Oh, wow.
talk about how shitty it is all the time, but it's actually like been up on the rise and it's like a fun place to visit
Oh.
now and things like that. It's got a bad reputation, but I'd still like it's better than its reputation.
That's good. I hear about Naples a lot.
It's super close to Pompeii and Herculaneum. It's over on the Gulf. That's where like langoustine season kicked in September. So right when like we got to Naples, like I basically just had langoustines and pasta for every meal. It was fun to do shopping and hang out and stuff in Naples. The Pompeii trip was awesome. Again, Pompeii, go from Naples, go get a tour guide, do the 2-hour tour. It'll hit all the highlights and give you a lot of story, and then go on your own and explore the whole thing and, to your heart's content. Herculaneum is smaller than Naples. It's definitely a more intimate experience, but it's just as wonderful. Yeah, a great trip all around. I'm down to talk more about it if people have questions, but I think I've hit everything I wanted to hit.
So how many cities or / towns did you go to, like total? Sounds like
4
quite a number.
cities, along with 2 day trips to Pompeii and Herculaneum.
Oh, okay.
But it's definitely something where I could like easily. Hannah and I were talking about a return trip where we just spent a week in Tuscany. All we do is Tuscany for a week. That sort of stuff.
Yeah, that's going to be a bit more laid back, I think, if you're in Tuscany.
Yep.
Just that
It's
one.
more like countryside, isn't it? It's more
Yes.
like the not.
I mean, it's
flashy
got towns and stuff. It's when you think of Italy and the rolling hills and the vineyards and stuff.
That's Tuscany.
Ah, okay. Oh, interesting. It sounds like a pretty good trip. I wouldn't mind going
Just
back
gotta
to Europe. but
watch
it's-
Under the Tuscan Sun with my
Yeah.
girl Diane Lane. I do like her in that movie.
I guess it's my turn to pick.
I think we're back to
I think so.
Are we? Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Any questions, chat, that we didn't answer before? I was trying to keep up with chat while we were when I was in the zone, so I don't know if I
AutoZone.
caught everything. Yeah.
No,
Oh shit! What did I say I was gonna hunt? We are gonna.
I
do
keep
Flaming
seeing Espinas again.
Yeah.
Like,
do I have that quest? Devil's Reincarnation.
It should be. Well, it was a.
if it was an urgent, it should just come up, right?
Ah, here it is. What sleeps in the tower?
I gotta change my poison stuff out.
What
Actually,
evil
do an
lives in the
Espinas.
hearts of men.
I'll do Espinas with guns.
And if anyone wants to join in, I think all the information to join
It's still
is
accurate.
up on screen.
You
Yep.
canceled the quest. Why did you cancel it?
I wanted to do a join request just in case someone else wanted to.
Yeah. Good idea. Good idea.
This time I will bring my support stuff.
There we go. All right, I'm gonna go bow this time. All right, restock all my stuff. Okay. So everyone was a bit all right then, huh?
Yes, it was pretty awesome.
Good stuff.
Hannah learned that she needs to bring up. She brought like we both brought small suitcases, and then I brought a backpack, and she brought a tote bag, and she quickly realized that if you're gonna like walk around and explore as much, like you want your hands free. So I think next time she'll bring a backpack.
Yeah. I was gonna say a tote bag.
Yeah,
Well,
not
interesting choice.
not my first choice.
Gotta be
Unless you're like, I don't use tote bags too much unless I'm trying to be eco-friendly at the grocery store.
Right.
I have like 3 for some reason in the past like 6 months, so I use them as storage.
Oh yeah, Abby's got like a ton.
The return trip. That was a harrowing experience. So we flew from Napoli to Paris to Cincinnati. And the trip from Napoli was delayed by like 15 minutes. Not a big deal. We get 15 minutes late to the Charles de Gaulle airport. And it's 2 EU countries. My mind was always, once you're in the European Union, you don't need to go through passport controls to go between countries in the EU. Maybe I'm mistaken, but it was a like 2.5-3 hour wait at passport controls because they shut, like, I don't know if there was a strike or something, but there was only one booth open. It was
You guys see this shit?
What?
You running around?
Master, what's his name? Uchiha wannabe is up here on the pillar, or up here on the plank.
Oh yeah, I recognize that when they.
He's
when
just
they move
saying.
over from
He's just doing his dramatic
Kimura, he
ninja
just does that.
pose, surveying his kingdom. That's funny. I didn't even check that out. Didn't even see that.
Wait, where?
He's like you're right here, where my guy is
shit.
facing. Yeah, he's up there
Yeah.
surveying the
when
kingdom.
they come over from Kimura, he just stays there
Yeah.
permanently.
Yeah.
Well, that's funny. I
That's
never
good.
noticed that.
Everything the light touches. So harrowing. Passport, EU, don't talk to each
Yeah.
other.
So we were gonna miss our flight because it took too long. Like through passport controls, we they shut down 10 minutes before the takeoff in terms of boarding. We get through passport control like 11 minutes before it's boarding. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna I was already on the phone with customer service, and Delta was great. They were like, we have this other flight booked for you. We can have it booked for you. But I saw that there's just enough time for us to possibly make the gate. So we're sprinting through Charles de Gaulle. Hannah, again, no backpack, is like struggling. Like
Oh no.
I had to like stop and wait for a couple times, and I was like getting a little annoyed. We eventually fucking made it. It was like on the other side of the third terminal, so it was like 3/4 of a mile maybe, like to get there. We thought we had missed it, but they delayed our flight because so many people were stuck at passport control. They like didn't have enough people to justify taking off the airplane. So they were like, we're gonna wait half an hour for more people to get on board because there's no point flying this fucking thing if everyone's gonna miss their flight and we're gonna have to book them other connections. So we ended up making it, and it turned out okay. But Charles de Gaulle Airport fucking sucks. Make sure you book yourself at least a 3-hour layover there. Don't try and do a 2-hour layover. Most places, I think, you can reasonably do a 2-hour layover, even if it's international flights. But every time I go through Charles de Gaulle, I have to run my ass through that goddamn airport. So do 3 there. That's my tip. Cameron's travel tip.
Noted.
That's the not fun part about travel that I don't mind flying. It's just like the international stuff that I feel like I would get caught up somehow and be like, I didn't expect this at all.
Yeah, I was learning some tips on Thailand today for Reddit. That you don't want to ever take taxis. You always want to take like basically their version of Lyft and Uber, because they'll actually charge you a fair price because you pay before you go. But also you may have to make accommodations because their taxi services are basically like the mafia, and they hate the fact that these kinds of programs exist, and they will like beat the shit out of them so they can't get to you. So
That would be a fun Yakuza game.
yeah.
What are you going to
That's what I'm
Thailand
thinking,
for?
Yakuza game.
So the game Mad Taxi has a new meaning. But anyway, so that was something I learned recently.
Are you planning on going to Thailand soon?
I'm not sure about soon, but it's on the list, and it's on like top priority list for us. And if I get repositioned in an international space that's closer, then maybe we will. right.
Ratha, that is 100% true. Cameron
Yeah,
does.
absolutely.
strive
It's
on
where he lives.
stress.
It's his fucking strike zone, I swear to God. Ow.
Stress isn't
No,
the right
stress.
word.
Wake him up.
I
Don't wake him up.
I think I don't like stress is real and I experience it, but not under those circumstances. Maybe a better word would be pressure.
Maybe.
Didn't even wake him up. Jesus.
When it's like go time and it's like, okay, we gotta go fucking do this thing, and it's all you have to worry about is executing. I'm not stressed in that moment. I'm just focused on getting this thing done. But yeah, maybe thrive is appropriate, but I wouldn't call it. For me, Hannah stresses. I don't stress in
You
that
go straight into
particular
problem-solving
situation.
mode.
Adapt.
Yes. Now, I'm not saying I'm immune to stress. I do stress just about other things.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that's fair.
So things that stress
I don't know why I
me
did that.
out.
Oh, I'm on fire. Shit, I know I was double.
Oh yeah,
Those-
double hit.
Yeah.
Have you seen his hammer? It's just
I
his
have not.
head on a stick.
Is it really? That's so
It's
crazy.
so-
I missed the Guillapre set from 2, where it was like you had like your baggy set or whatever, but you also had a set that was like you want to wear Guillapre skin, like a bad 80s hair metal band. You can do that.
I think
I love
that
it.
if I remember correctly, the longsword for Flaming Espinas is essentially just Sparta from DMC, the sword hunter character.
Oh, is it?
That's what I've heard.
That's
That's
awesome.
pretty cool.
All right, I'll try and work on his head and his wings.
I've got shelling.
God damn it, though. Like,
Oh, I had defense. Damn. I thought the
all
defense
right,
powder
all right.
mitigated that.
Play it that way. Am I the only one who's fainted tonight? Pretty sure. It's on this guy both times.
It's all hard. I mean, hey, it's
we have
the
one
right
other
title
item.
2, title update 2. It's new monsters. It's tough.
I don't know if I can trade items. I have a mega armor skin if you want one.
No.
was
I also
also-
didn't use those yet, so I should use those.
I was also on Reddit the other day, and one of the one of the threads I was looking at was like, describe your favorite monster without actually telling us what it is. And
Oh,
my description was, I love you, but fuck you the first time we met on that boat.
I was gonna say like sick boy dragon.
Yes. Or, edgy butterfly dragon, one of the two.
Yeah.
I am the night dragon.
I am the box ghost.
In the box goes.
Come here. Come here.
Much less damage. I have to use my shield a lot.
Oh
Big spin,
god.
Big spin.
All right, work on those freaking wings and face. Now, is it overall damage? Do you think
For what?
that breaks parts, or is it like?
So each part has its own health.
So
pool.
now,
Yeah. I have
Okay.
I think I have
So
Heartbreaker on right now.
Heartbreaker, it's like
No, I
so
didn't.
like
It-
if a monster has 20,000 total health, but say the face has 2,000,
Yeah,
you have to do 2,000 damage to that
added
part.
it to it.
Right.
Yeah. I had Heartbreaker on my Gunlance last quest, and I forgot to put it back on because I didn't save.
Oh shit.
Fucking shit.
I finally made one of those hard gems that gives me like 2 or 3 points of it. And I like Heartbreaker, especially for anomaly quests, because breaking hearts gives you more materials.
Yes.
That and I
And
think
it,
that
it
does more
increases your anomaly research points more.
Yeah.
Heartbreaking is essential. Anomaly quests are cool in that part breaking and gathering like are part of the
Actually
core
beneficial.
anomaly gameplay loop. So like
Yeah.
I didn't gather in Master Rank much at all after like the initial Master Rank stuff until we hit anomaly quests, which I kind of
remember
appreciate.
that people just
I do it every fucking time. I dive right into those fucking things.
Instead of after I'm finished carving, instead of just sitting around fucking around, I start cooking raw meat, and people just look at me like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah.
'Cause
Does
no one does that anymore because you
Oh,
have
right. Yeah, you don't have to.
You have rations now, yeah, and all the other stuff.
Well, that too, but it's just it gives you something to do, and then Blood on Steak does actually help.
I haven't had
I-
to play the minigame in so long. I don't know if I know the timing anymore.
Oh, I'm sure you'll
Good
pick it
song.
up quick. I actually
Yeah.
did that on the plane
Big one,
on the
big
way
one.
back. I cooked a bunch of meat because I was like looking at my achievements in game, and I was like, "Why don't I have this one achievement?"
Ooh.
And I looked it up, and it's
Cook
like,
meat.
"Make 30 well-done steaks," and I was like, "I cannot believe I haven't done that." And then I thought
No,
about it,
I
was
haven't.
like,
I don't
"Oh,
think
yeah,
I've made it a
no-
well done steak this entire game.
Yeah, I have no reason to do it, and I was like, "Oh, okay, gotcha."
Whoa.
I've heard
I
someone
relearned the
compare
timing.
5th gen, or not even 5th gen, just like the newer Monster Hunter games. I've heard someone compare Rathalos' Spore to a vacuum cleaner. They're not
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kind of.
they're
Yeah,
not
it's a
wrong.
consistent vacuum cleaner. Also, I
Fuck.
did tank that ultimate fireball.
Nice.
I had
Nice.
like a tiny sliver of health. I also have like full guard up.
All right,
by
that's his back.
the accident. I wonder why his back is taking so much damage early. I thought it was because I had IG, but I don't think that's the case anymore.
I think the back hitbox is not
Oh, so
super
yeah,
well defined.
like much bigger too.
I keep on working on these fucking wings.
Oh wait, I've got.
Oh, you know what? Uh-oh, I did not mean to push that button.
Don't push that button.
There we go. That's what I'm after. There we go. I don't really know if these are doing any better damage, though. Yeah, I guess so. Must be.
I think collectively, yeah, we still got enough going through. Like he's.
Can I do this?
staggered.
No, it's a whiff. Oh.
Wait
Interesting.
a minute.
You're projecting charge blade and great sword issues on the hunting horn now.
Yeah.
There's a
dagger.
face.
Nice.
Something.
And the chest. I think back face and chest. Ooh, ride him. Ride him into the
Fight time.
bugs. The bug
Oh yeah, there's
hole.
bugs over there.
Oh, I don't know that name, but
Are we a good
Doing
Japanese
great, man.
player or a bad Japanese player?
yeah, I know, right?
Yes.
Where'd he go? Oh, jeez.
There he goes.
Oh, he did it. All right, he's one of the decent ones.
Big
All right.
time.
Is someone working on that tail? Because I am.
I'm gonna
finding
try
out.
and
I can
help
now,
out
yeah.
with this tail.
Oh, he is. There is. I
Fucking
just saw the
shit.
join request.
All right, that is both. Both wings are broken now, so it's just the tail.
Honestly, I want to know: is Dragon Piercer actually gonna? Is Dragon Piercer actually useful for bow in what's it called?
Rise.
Yeah, because I know people would laugh at you if you used it in World.
I mean,
Not that
I use it for
bow
fun.
in,
Yeah, I like to build stuff for it, like making a big, like basically a great sword version of the bow.
Yeah, it's
Fucking
fun. It's
so much
just,
fun.
Everyone laughs at you when you do it.
I know. It's fucking awesome. I don't give a shit.
should.
I
You should be enjoying
I
it.
am totally run by
I'm
the
the
rule of
entertainment.
cool. Fuck you for if you hating on it. I don't give a shit.
Wings are broken. I think all we got left
It's
is
just the tail. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put down a lightning trap. Maybe we can.
All right. Yeah. You do that.
Oh, right by the footsie. Ha!
All right.
Alright, doing all my slashing damage. Ah, and I missed the worm stake.
Oh, charge blade, dude! Charge blade, dude! What are you doing?
Fun
Why are you
lance.
hitting
I'm
the
having too much
face?
fun with the fun lance. What it's
No,
for.
not you. The
Oh.
player.
Oh, the
who's-
charge. Yeah, charge blade is really good for those high tails, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I used to make it just for that reason if I needed parts in the old games. Oh, big one.
Oh.
Oh,
Jeez.
we're
Or-
okay.
Oh no, it's a
You
forward one.
I just didn't realize how far they went on after he shot those damn fireballs. Oh, I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. I swear.
Oh, you're okay. You're okay.
Woo,
You're good.
okay. I was stuck in the
Wow, I didn't.
Dragon
I didn't
Piercer
block
animation when he
him,
did
that's totally
those.
fine.
that first one.
Ultimate
I'm
ain't shit.
trying. Now, if it sticks to the same rules as World, my Dragon Piercer should help sever tails, but I don't know.
Well,
It
I was-
also
either way, I
depends
think
on
the damage is good.
threshold. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ah,
I think we should be seeing a blue skull soon.
Yeah, I think he's mostly broken parts at this point, so we're probably doing exploit damages around this time.
Woo!
fuck! Right in between his head and his wing. I threaded that needle, so I did nothing.
Tail,
Ah,
tail,
perfect
tail.
time. Boink. Tail time.
All right, let's see. Ooh, that was a good one for me.
Come on. Go to sleep.
Fuck,
Oh, there's a blue
you
head.
really got out of there in a hurry. All right, you know, get me some of my
Trying to scoop
sparkles.
to get tails. Big hit.
Trip.
Ah, there's the blue head.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not doing as much damage now. I'm just trying to only hit tail, just in case.
Damn it. Whiff.
There we go. Hold the fuck still. Oh well, I got something. Whatever.
Alright.
Oh.
I tried to flash him. And
I'm
I
sure he's
couldn't.
doubled now.
Alright, up in the air.
Oh, flash isn't working him there either.
Oh,
Hey, I'm not the only one who died tonight. Woo!
There we go. Well, last one
Hooray!
worked.
Cameron sucks.
that was rough.
I'm gonna fucking shoot your goddamn tail off.
I will say, like the feints were happening much faster before. I think since you all have gotten like probably better armor since then.
I'm
Or
finally
potentially
like caught
blue.
up, I guess, like in
Yeah.
terms of armor level. I wasn't.
I am artificially.
I killed him.
Still. Well, last time we got all the breaks off too, so.
Yeah. All right. It's all right. Ooh, and I made it out with 4. Oh, Shanice, I am being moved to North Dakota for about a year for my job.
I know what you're thinking. It's not a punishment.
Super glamorous. No, it's just they needed somebody out there. I'm the newest guy, so I got no pull.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a little bit, Nate.
Sure.
Talk about North Dakota. Like, let's frame it as positively as
Oh
we
yeah,
can.
no, there's a shit ton of like hiking and like there's
Wilderness.
I'm 8 hours away from Yellowstone, which is pretty neat. So we could like make a long weekend out of it if we really
That
wanted
is
to.
cool.
I guess there's a dinosaur dig I can sign up for and be a part of. So I might do that.
Lots of cows.
There are 2.45 cows per person in
Is
North
that a real
Dakota.
statistic?
That is a real statistic. That means I expect their burger and milkshake game to be out of this world. But we'll see.
Are the cows' milkshakes going to bring you to the yard, Nate?
They might.
Oh shit! I got another
Well,
mantle.
The whole state is kind of the yard, if you really think about it.
Yeah.
Not
True.
in the elevation.
One big yard.
I guess, how is Abby? Is she excited or?
I mean, at first she just started laughing because like her goal was to get to the beach, and I was like, I cannot get you any farther away from any beach you could possibly want. We are 2 hours southwest of the geographical center of North America. Beaches are as far away from you as you can possibly
Yeah.
get.
Not a lot
And
of
I
boot camp connections.
Can't
for jobs.
apologize enough, but she just started, just laughing and taking it in stride, and she's a real good sport about it, and she's like, whatever. Well, we'll just we'll just be fine with it, and
The
we'll
nice
make it
thing
our
is,
own.
in my mind, you two exactly. You're going to be living together.
Yep.
You're going to be building your life together.
I'll be
and
right
you're
back.
going to be away from people for a little while. And
Mhm.
I mean, you're not that far from the airport, so
Yeah, no, we
hopefully
will
with
be.
how inexpensive North Dakota is to live in, you can
Yeah, I will say
save
that
some money and use
rent
some to
is
travel.
fucking dirt cheap. We're getting like 3 times the size of like. The other thing is like if we're not in a place that we're like psyched to work at or live in, we're gonna like treat ourselves to a nice place, and it's not exactly expensive. So, like, I mean, we got plenty of space for people to come visit,
Yeah.
and then I think there's a significant indigenous Native American population there that I'd like to learn more about, and figure out like what I can do to help out or raise awareness or whatever. So that'll be interesting to do. And then there is Theodore Roosevelt National Park about an hour or 2 away from us, so that'll be cool hiking as well. There's a big ass lake with water sports, so we can do that if we want to, provided it is not fucking freezing. But at the same time, I kind of miss snow a little bit because we barely get it here in Ohio
You learn
anymore.
to ski if you don't know how to ski.
Oh yeah, I should probably work on that since I don't know how to ski. Yeah, boom. I will definitely not try to get eaten by bears.
Boom headshot, fuck you. It's a free country. He can do what he wants.
No, I already had a brief run-in with bears, and despite its hilarity, I was like, I don't want to get any closer than this. When I was in Kings Canyon,
Yeah,
there was a.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, well, when I was in Kings Canyon in Northern California years and years ago, there is a little cub they call Bandit because he comes into this camp and tries to steal shit, and he's the cutest little shit ever. And it was my first night there, and we were all like in our separate tents, but just like striking up conversation or whatever, and we hear like some twigs snapping close by, and we're just like, hey, is that you? No. Hey, is that you? No. And we're like, fuck. And the guys who are I was out there like in like the behind the scenes campsite of the people who maintain the PCT, who like carve like the steps out of the granite and whatever, so like they are doing hard labor like all day every day. And so when they come back, they've like stripped off like down to their boxers and shit, and we're just shooting the crap, and we hear Bandit. And so I see this guy with a fur hat, boots, and boxers, and that's it. Him and his buddies run out of their respective tents, and they start yelling and being as loud and as big as they possibly can. But they love this little dude, so they are like screaming, "God damn it, Bandit, you're so fucking cute! I want to take you home with me!" Like, just like shit like that. But like trying to scare him away, but like still paying him compliments. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. A bunch of like fully grown men just praising this thing aggressively with compliments, but chasing it away. It was such a dissonance thing. I was like, what am I looking at?
That's great.
It was a fun time. It was a great trip. I missed that stuff. Yeah, but yeah, Guns Pony. Oh, thank you so much, Guns Pony. I'll miss you guys too. I'm not gone forever. I'm just probably going to be gone for like the majority of the months of October and November.
Yeah.
You'll still see my Shannon face on some of the pre-recorded D&D stuff, but
yeah, we'll like Nate and I are gonna absolutely stay in touch, and we'll sort out what logistically we can do, and what he'll have the bandwidth to do, both in terms of internet bandwidth and just time and energy.
Yeah, I should.
So,
I mean, rent's pretty good out there, so I imagine I can spring for. Ooh, let's do this guy.
Aim for another water deep hiatus.
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see if we can fucking convince Sheree to play this weekend,
We'll see.
there
We'll
will
see.
not be a hiatus.
Yeah.
Well, she'll also be stuck with me as I do more, hopefully Elden Ring streams, and I'm gonna try to play new games.
Yeah, so
I wouldn't mind doing Elden
Nate,
Ring
while
streams.
Nate is gone and kind of Ian's been busy, I think Tom and I will be doing the majority of the streams, and I think I don't 100% know where Hannah's head's at, because I thought she was kind of taking her own step back, but she's recently been talking about some stuff. So
Really?
Hannah might be coming back and joining us
okay.
for.
Oh, I must have
streams
missed that at the meeting because I had to take off.
She didn't mention it at the meeting. She just mentions weird stuff. Let's do some real talk. She started talking about wanting to have a baby in Italy. So
Oh yeah, I saw that was coming. I talked to her a little bit about that.
why
Full
can't you have
disclosure,
it here?
my buddy.
That seems
Tom,
really
I just
expensive.
spent 5 minutes explaining how the EU fucking passports are shitty. Like we gotta get the
I
kid
see.
an
That's
EU
what it is.
passport.
It's your ticket
Mhm.
back into the fucking country.
Yeah.
Anchor
I
me.
see.
That's how you do it. Strategy.
Yeah. But no.
Yeah.
So
I should have warned you, man. I knew that was coming
No,
because she was talking to me about talking to you about it. I was like,
It wasn't a surprise. It was just like, again, I think I'm a pretty open book here. Hannah has up until recently been adamantly not a
Kid.
child person.
I blame Darius.
She's child free.
And Molly.
And I am 100% okay with that. I'm also very okay with having a baby. So it was, to me, the funny part is just the switch from her. Because I'm down either way. But it's definitely not something that'll happen for at least a year or two. Well, we've started talking. We've started having the conversation. But
Yeah.
But yeah, so her mercurial nature
Is gotcha.
is also in regards to the channel. I think we
Oh, wait,
might
I didn't mean to
start doing a Resident Evil thing
Oh, really?
Which one?
Oh,
because it's
man.
October. I think it's time for 3,
Why did I
right?
go to Abandoned?
Did we did 2?
We
didn't
did too. Yeah, we did too.
So I think it's time to do Resident Evil 3.
Oh, you okay? So remake, you're gonna have Nemesis just chase you around everywhere.
Yeah. The
yeah.
remakes, not that.
I much prefer I prefer the original Resident Evil 3 to the remake of 3.
Oh yeah, they're having that DLC for Village this month also.
Yeah, Hannah has been, so Nate played 0, Hannah and Nate, I think you both played 1 as different characters.
Yeah, that's pretty much how what we've been doing. Is that she plays
Remaster.
that version, and
Yeah.
I played.
Now for
I played.
3, there's only one.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Claire, right?
Yeah.
Jill.
So she'll do
Oh, Jill,
3,
yeah.
and then hopefully we could do Code Veronica next year sometime, Nate.
Okay, that's fine with me.
Oh fuck.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It's real.
Mhm.
This will be next week's thumbnail.
Grayson Camelios.
All right.
Yeah, Chameleos too.
Yeah,
Electric
Electric
Boogaloo.
Boogaloo. Ah.
But yeah, so for a short term,
Yeah.
Tom and I will be doing the bulk of the streaming. You'll still see Nate on Waterdeep stuff. My Transformer stuff isn't going anywhere, and we have some exciting announcements that'll be happening in the next 2 weeks, we think. So yeah, overall, well, I know this year the channel's been kind of in low power mode as we've all been working on different
Yeah.
personal stuff.
Life's an
I
upheaval.
guess I haven't been doing that. I've just been.
Well, yeah, you've been
doing
like
a lot
the
of
anchoring
everything.
presence.
Well, I was gonna say
Shit.
I haven't been doing as much channel stuff, but it's not because I've been working on personal stuff. I just like fucking wanted to travel. I got other
Yeah.
shit going on in my life, guys.
Now's the time to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully when I get myself settled in, I'll be able to jump back in and get stuff going again.
Yes. And I think we've gotten pretty good about not prematurely announcing things. That's why we don't have details on what that plan looks like.
Yeah.
But yes, Nate is, as far as we've talked, Nate is not leaving the channel or anything.
No, I'm not. I don't have any plans to. Been here since day one.
All day?
All day. 29.
Hopefully that'll also give me a chance to do more with like the layout stuff. That way the stream
Oh,
can
yeah.
be a little more
I'll take that.
informative and just generally messing with all the stuff that Twitch has to offer. So, there's
Yeah.
a little bit more interactivity we could do with the viewers as well as just the Discord community. So I'm
Yes.
always working on that a little bit in the background, but now that my
Oh,
job
shit.
is settling out, I can do
That's actually something I didn't add it to my notes, but that's something we should talk about on Friday, Tom, is the simulcasting. I bet you they won't want to do that.
Yeah, that's something we can talk about more. Well, that and
Oh.
too. Restream did for I don't think anyone actually ever watched them, but we did used to have streams on Twitter, but for whatever
Directly.
Yeah.
Yes.
But, that was a restream thing. Yeah.
yeah, they limited it to 2 channels only, so we are Twitch and YouTube for the moment.
I think it was just a nice thing that people could like maybe click on it and see something.
Yeah, it functioned as
But
a
not
really nice preview. Yeah.
Yeah, not a priority to keep versus the other two.
I know when I was doing Monster Hunter, I had a ton of questions, but I think we've answered them all tonight. I don't know. if there were
For
anything-
what?
Just like about like the D&D stuff and what the plans were. in
Oh,
general.
gotcha. Yeah, we're sorting it out. If you want to play D&D with us, we are still doing that. There's still like I think a couple of games happening basically every week. I did the stats on the
Fuck.
Discord. I believe there are 6 ongoing campaigns right now. I'm only running
We keep busy.
Like
3
2.
of them, I think.
Oh, only 3? Oh, okay.
Well, one of them's played by post. That doesn't even really count, right?
Well, we
guess.
also, to be fair, we're also having a lot more people who are volunteering to
Yeah,
GMs in games, which is nice.
Yeah, that's the other
That's
thing.
great.
I think
That's
with
variety.
you, Tom, we now have 7 people that have GM'd a one-shot of some sort on the Discord, which is awesome.
Is there a difference between DM and GM, or is it just
Yes,
D-
there's
yeah.
a distinct legal difference.
Yes.
Wizards of the Coast owns Dungeon Master as a trademark. You
Yeah.
can only
So it's a literal
DM
legal
a
dis-
D&D
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Generic master.
Yeah. GM is for everything else. A game master runs everything. A dungeon master only does D&D. So that's why I use the term. I used to use DM, but now that I'm doing stuff that's not just D&D, I use GM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
there are
then
some
Tom,
games
I've
that don't
been
have
looking up Lancer stuff, like lore and like building a character and whatever.
Oh yeah.
I'm
That game is
fucking psyched.
Lancer is fun. It is something I do want to run. It is what I like about it is it's close enough to 5e that most people can play it if they want to.
Yeah.
But that's something I would like to do. I am doing my off Discord campaign stuff, but I would like to try doing more digital stuff for DMing, or GMing, I should say. So I'm probably going to start up a Lancer thing. Hopefully, if not by early next year, maybe by like end of the year this year. But I am. It is a pipe dream that I will force myself to do because I want to play with mechs. Damn it!
Yeah,
The
me
new
too,
Gundam
man.
out.
It's
I
going
need
to be a
to-
lot of fun.
I need to watch that still.
Yeah.
And-
Oh, yeah. When
Do
is
that
that coming out soon? Like,
The
What
first
is-
episode came out on.
oh, the first episode came out. Okay, I watched the
I
prologue.
haven't seen it, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, we're talking about Witch from Mercury?
Yeah.
Yes, I haven't watched it yet. If you've got like NordVPN or some other VPN, I think the way to watch it is on just Japanese YouTube.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I've heard that is the way to watch it.
You can also watch it on Crunchyroll if you have Crunchyroll, but I'm not a big fan of Crunchyroll these days.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Shit. There we go. I'm gonna hit you with this thing. God damn it! I swear.
But yeah, speaking of like TTRPGs, I
Nope,
do
I
have
did not hit
a
him.
new goal for the next couple months. My intention is once a month, the Discord will have a game that is not Dungeons and Dragons
Fuck.
on it.
Fuck.
I like
Yeah.
it. I think it's a good goal.
So the month, and I won't necessarily be me running it, but I'm going to try and run some of them. This month of October, we have a GM who is going to do Pathfinder 2nd Edition for us.
Oh,
Oh,
fun.
that's right. Yeah.
I think November I'm going to finally say buckle down and get a game of Reformatted done. so that in December I can do the Transformers TCG or Transformers RPG.
When Command Droid, though.
Well, that's the reformat. Yeah, Command Droid.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Command Droid in November, so that Transformers can be in December.
Mm-hmm. I'm all over that.
And then next year, I want to run Homeworld, because Homeworld has a tabletop RPG now.
Like the strategy game with the ships?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Homeworld
Homeworld is
Revelation.
interesting to me. I would love to do that.
That one is out or coming out. And then the other one I want to run is Cyberpunk, because I got mad at an article I read the other day.
Oh no.
Cyberpunk? I would play Cyberpunk.
Well, yes, I want to play it, but there was an article that was talking about, I guess there's a Cyberpunk cartoon that's
Anime.
out now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
on
the
Netflix
anime.
or something. Yeah.
And
not
the
watching that.
article was like, oh, do you want to play do you want to like bring the Cyberpunk anime to your gaming table? Here's how to play Cyberpunk in Dungeons and Dragons. And I was
No.
like, no! It's based on an RPG. It's an existing
different for a reason.
Cyberpunk is a game. It's a thing that's real. It
So
was
you're
a-
playing this game out of protest, then?
Cyberpunk games are also known for not having, well, at least Shadowrun and I think Cyberpunk don't have classes for a reason.
Yeah.
You sort of define that
Yeah,
yourself.
Cyberpunk.
God damn it! Ah,
Oh, okay.
somebody
we're
knocked him
doing
away
too
as I was
much
doing my
damage.
ultimate again. God damn it!
So yes, Cyberpunk is a tabletop RPG that was created in the 80s.
Yeah.
I think it was Mike Pondsmith.
Yeah, a one of the rare black creators in the RPG community.
Yeah.
And this article
One of
like
the best.
didn't even credit him
Yeah,
or acknowledge that it was a game.
Game
And they're just
already.
like, here's how to. And I like Dungeons and Dragons. I play it all the time.
Yeah.
But like, not everything needs to be Dungeons and Dragons.
True.
And
Mhm.
if you're gonna talk about the Cyberpunk cartoon, recommend Cyberpunk Red. It's an existing tabletop game. It came out
And
like 2 years
apparently,
ago.
it's like the best version it's been like in a while too.
Yeah, fucking.
Oof, I'm getting
Anyway,
tanked by this guy.
There we go.
but yeah, we'll play Cyberpunk sometime next year.
I'd be down for Cyberpunk. That sounds cool.
And I think Logan's gonna run Call
God.
of Cthulhu.
Just at the very end of that one. Just at the very end of that one.
I think this will be our last hunt. But we're
Yeah, it's
gonna-
about that time.
Yeah, I need to get to class as well. So I'll see you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, all right, man.
I think. Who's
Yeah,
here
well, thanks for hanging out, man.
Good.
Yeah.
See you, Black Knight.
Do more
I
Elden Ring soon.
died so many
Yeah,
times tonight.
Let's hope I don't die nearly as much.
You got it,
I
man.
will.
You got
I
it.
guarantee I will.
For sure. Anyway, see you around.
Later, man. Not my weapon.
Hey, Razor Beast, what's up?
Hey, Razor Beast.
Razor Beast.
Edge Runner's cool. Yeah, Razor Beast is running a game. I don't think we've got a new date for it yet. But Razor Beast is running a game that it sounds like it's based in Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, but it is its own setting. Genesis? Is that the name?
Oh, that does vaguely sound familiar.
And I wasn't able to make the original plan session because I was in Italy, but now that I'm back, I do want to play.
Esper Genesis.
Terminator.
Genesis, yeah. Phil Collins. Running out of ideas. That one book.
That one book.
The religious one, you know the one. It's got the numbers on it. They're really big into numbers. Oh, I need to heal. Ooh, highly
Oh,
influenced
it's
by
highly
Mass
influenced
Effect.
by Mass Effect.
Yeah.
I'm surprised there's not an existing on-brand Mass Effect RPG. Because that seems like it would be.
I'm sure. Well, like there seems to be like any like major game has some. There's a lot of TTRPGs that are just like homemade, like custom like homebrew games that people will sell on like I don't know if it's DM's Guild anymore. But there's like a lot of
drive-through
one-
RPG.
yeah. Like there's a Dark Souls one called like Fucked Up Little Guys or something. I've had 3 people recommend it to me, but apparently it's like it's a goofy like 1-page RPG, so it's really quick to play and like learn. But it's just about being a weird Dark Souls NPC. Like having a weird laugh is like a statistic in the game, and like being really cryptic and obscure is like the point of it. I don't know. It seems very interesting.
I love it.
Yeah.
Getting horribly wounded off screen.
Yeah, just like dying for no reason with no cinematic reason. There's a lot of like really interesting one-shot RPGs that a friend of mine always sends me.
Yeah, I
Interesting.
enjoy running those.
Oh,
too.
shit.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Oh,
Fuck.
that wasn't.
That hurt a
Oh,
lot.
God. Wait, Nate needs to not die.
Yeah, I need to
got
not
it.
die. Because I will have been all 3 deaths on this mission.
Oh, he's like, look at him. He's like all pale and shit.
He's out of go juice.
Oh yeah, I like the like purple and orange kind of thing going on though. Work on the tail.
Yeah, I'm. You know, despite it being another fire monster subspecies, I'm still enjoying.
I was really
the
hoping
fight.
for lightning.
Yes.
I think that'd be really cool.
I thought it was going to be poison or lightning for Mitsune. Actually, I think it'd be cool to do like a bubble blight that does blast. That would actually
that would have been
fun
really
to
cool.
learn. Yeah.
But like it was like more of a Sonic thing, but it was blast.
So we were talking about the Genesis and then the Dark Souls RPG.
Yeah.
There is, like, speaking of, because we were talking about Cyberpunk and how it's an existing RPG system and you don't need to make everything D&D. There is, I remember there was the similar controversy for, there was a Dark Souls RPG that was being developed.
Yeah, that apparently wasn't very good or something.
It was just based on Dungeons and Dragons again, but there's also, it's weird because there's an existing Dark Souls RPG
Oh my god.
that is
That
out
has
in
to be one,
Japan. That it's a bummer that it never like made it to the States. However, that could have worked. That's another one I would have liked to check out, but I don't think that book, like any sort of translated version, is available.
Yeah. There was
Which
one-
may be the most Dark Souls thing of all.
There was one that apparently was like, I don't know if it was the official one, but they were saying like it came out, but it wasn't very good, so people like came up with like a rework for it. It's like almost like right away.
Oh, interesting.
I find it's interesting to teach RPGs because of like they are just game designed basically on paper or text. It's really easy to
Oh
teach.
fuck!
Oh.
Fuck me, that's me.
I thought I had my buff game up.
No, I kind of wire bugged into a flaming bubble.
It's hard not to. I feel like
Been
my time-
there.
Oh, I got a mantle anyway.
Nice.
Pilot Mizu mantle. Yeah.
Failed correctly.
Okay. Yeah.
Failed successfully, or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Operation failed successfully.
Do we want to do like an easy anomaly or something?
Nah, I think I gotta
You
go.
want to call it? Okay, just want to make
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, yeah, I'm good. I'm fine with that.
Well, it's been real. It's been fun, but it hasn't been real fun, y'all. I will see you all in hell, I suppose. I'll see you all probably around Thanksgiving then. You'll see me probably throughout. You probably won't even notice I'm gone. But it's been super fun hanging out with you guys. And oh yeah, when Avernus, when I'm able to plug my desktop back into the wall of my new apartment is when Avernus will get pushed forward. So yeah. But anyways, thank you all so very much. And then these two chuckleheads will keep you entertained while I'm gone, for sure.
Yep.
And then we'll be back with Torch Tuesdays and all sorts of other crap when I'm back.
Yeah, I'd expect, I think, maybe 2023 to be a more active year once things are settled out. We appreciate everyone
Yeah.
sticking around with us this year as we've been in low power mode. Thanks everyone for hanging around on the Discord. That's been a lot of fun. And Nate,
Mhm.
we're all gonna miss you tremendously.
I know I'm kind of in denial about some of it, but we will. I'll see you when I see you. All right, guys.